Imagine this for a moment. 24 hours before you were born, a genie appeared and gave you a choice. You could design the economic system you were about to enter. You could shape the rules of money, business, opportunity, and power. There's only one condition. You don't know who you'll be in that world. You don't know your race, your gender, your intelligence, your health, your parents, or your starting bank balance. You pull a ball from a barrel, and that ball becomes your destiny. That's the ovarian lottery. Some people are born into wealth, some into poverty. Some inherit networks, education, and safety. Others inherit debt, instability, and chaos. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Luck may determine your starting point, yet it does not determine your long-term wealth. Over time, behavior compounds more powerfully than background. If you want to build real wealth, not temporary flashes of income, not social media success, not borrowed luxury, you must avoid 7 financial mistakes that quietly destroy your future. The first mistake is chasing income instead of ownership. Most people focus entirely on salary. They negotiate raises, switch jobs, and compare paychecks with friends. Income feels powerful because it is visible and immediate. But income is linear. Assets are exponential. When you depend solely on income, your financial growth is tied to your hours and energy. When you own assets, businesses, investments, intellectual property, systems, your money works independently of you. Wealth is rarely built by earning more alone. It is built by converting income into ownership. If your entire strategy revolves around your next paycheck, you are building a treadmill, not a foundation. The second mistake is confusing busyness with progress. In today's culture, being busy is worn like a badge of honor. People run multiple side hustles, trade stocks daily, chase online trends, and jump between projects. Movement feels productive, but motion is not wealth. True wealth is built through focused, consistent action over time. The investor who steadily contributes to long-term investments often outperforms the person glued to daily market fluctuations. The entrepreneur who masters one scalable system frequently surpasses the one juggling 5 unfinished ventures. Busyness can be a distraction from making one hard, strategic decision. Wealth rewards clarity, not chaos. The third mistake is living by the outer scorecard. Financial decisions are often made for appearance rather than stability. Bigger homes than necessary, cars that stretch budgets, designer purchases financed through debt. Social media amplifies this pressure. Lifestyle becomes performance, but performance is expensive. When spending is designed to impress, savings shrink and stress rises. The outer scorecard measures applause. The inner scorecard measures alignment. Ask yourself this simple question. If nobody could see this purchase, would I still make it? If the answer is no, the decision may be about validation, not value. Real wealth grows quietly. It does not require an audience. The fourth mistake is investing outside your circle of competence. People are easily influenced by headlines and hype. Cryptocurrency spikes, artificial intelligence stocks, foreign real estate, emerging markets. Opportunities appear everywhere. But "I don't know" is a financially powerful sentence. Staying within your circle of competence protects you from catastrophic errors. You do not need to understand every asset class. You need to deeply understand a few. Wealth is often built in narrow lanes with strong conviction. When you invest based on pressure rather than understanding, you are gambling, not building. Mastery, not novelty, creates long-term security. The fifth mistake is sacrificing reputation for short-term gain. Financial shortcuts can be tempting. Aggressive loopholes, misleading agreements, questionable partnerships. These may generate quick profits, but reputation compounds just like capital. Trust reduces friction in every transaction. People extend better opportunities to those they trust. Contracts become simpler. Partnerships last longer. Lose your integrity and every future interaction becomes expensive. One dishonest action can erase years of credibility. Wealth without reputation is fragile. Reputation without wealth still carries value. If you protect your integrity, you protect your long-term earning power. The sixth mistake is interrupting compounding. Compound growth is the quiet force behind most wealth, yet many people sabotage it. They panic during market downturns and sell investments at losses. They switch strategies frequently. They withdraw savings prematurely for lifestyle upgrades. Compounding requires time and stability. Imagine planting a tree and digging it up every few weeks to check its roots. That is what emotional investing looks like. The most powerful growth happens slowly at first. Results seem invisible. But over years, small gains multiply into significant outcomes. The greatest returns are often earned by those who remain patient while others rush. The seventh and perhaps most overlooked mistake is failing to build systems. Financial stability is not the result of occasional discipline. It is the result of structured habits. Automatic transfers into savings, scheduled bill reviews, debt reduction plans, expense tracking routines. When finances rely on motivation, they fluctuate. When they rely on systems, they strengthen. Systems remove emotional decision-making. They create clarity. They protect you during stressful periods. Without structure, even high income can disappear. With structure, moderate income can grow steadily. At this point, one principle becomes clear. Clarity is power. Most financial stress does not come from lack of money alone. It comes from confusion, forgotten due dates, overlooked subscriptions, unexpected annual charges, untracked spending, late fees that compound unnecessarily. Small financial leaks accumulate silently. When you do not track your money controls you. This is why I emphasize something simple but transformative. You cannot improve what you do not measure. If you want to eliminate financial chaos and start building disciplined wealth habits, you need an organized system to track your obligations. That is exactly why I created the Ultimate Bill Tracker. The Ultimate Bill Tracker is a straightforward, easy-to-use monthly journal designed to help you record every bill, subscription, due date, and payment in one clear place. No complicated spreadsheets, no overwhelming software, just a clean, minimalist layout that keeps your financial life visible and manageable. Inside, you will find monthly bill tracking pages, due date and payment status checklists, subscription tracking sections to identify unnecessary expenses, annual bill overview pages, and dedicated notes sections for adjustments. Whether you are managing household finances, personal expenses, or small business bills, this tracker provides structure without complexity. It is ideal for individuals and families tired of missed payments and late fees. It works alongside any budgeting method. It is practical for both beginners and experienced planners. And most importantly, it builds consistency. When you consistently track your bills, you reduce stress. When you reduce stress, you make better decisions. When you make better decisions, wealth becomes sustainable. Financial growth is not built on grand gestures alone. It's built on daily awareness. Imagine knowing exactly what leaves your account each month. Imagine identifying subscriptions you forgot existed. Imagine eliminating late penalties permanently. Imagine opening one organized journal and seeing your financial responsibilities clearly. That clarity translates into control, and control translates into confidence. If you are serious about avoiding the 7 financial mistakes we discussed, chasing income without ownership, confusing busyness with progress, living by the outer scorecard, investing outside your competence, sacrificing reputation, interrupting compounding, and neglecting systems, then structure must become your ally. Purchase your copy of the Ultimate Bill Tracker on Amazon today. It's already receiving 5-star feedback and is designed for simplicity, clarity, and peace of mind. Take control of your bills. Never miss a payment again. Reduce financial stress month after month. And if you want to go deeper into long-term financial mindset, strategic discipline, and practical systems for wealth building, my book is also available on Amazon. The link is below. Equip yourself not only with motivation, but with tools. Remember, you may not control your starting point in life. You may not control the ovarian lottery, but you absolutely control your habits, your systems, and your long-term strategy. Stop these 7 financial mistakes. Start building assets. Protect your reputation. Play the long game. And most importantly, build wealth deliberately, one disciplined step at a time.
Want to reduce financial stress? Set up your system today. The Ultimate Bill Tracker is available now. Grab your copy.